Joining us now to further discuss the results of this independent audit on flood control projects in Oriental Mindoro is Annabelle Tungol, founder of Artea Green Ventures, a master environmental auditor, and a licensed chemical engineer. Good morning. Welcome to Morning Matters.
Good morning po, Ms. Gretchen.
First of all, tell us all about that independent audit in Oriental Mindoro. Paano ba malalaman? Siguro, matagal ko ng katanungan ito. Pag nakakita ako ng mga riprap o kaya flood control na mga infrastructure, how do we begin to find out if these are of the highest quality that we can get?
Okay po. So we started the audit po kasi by it's a pro bono audit given to the Mimaropa regional director with engineer Gerard Pacanan. So to see kung ano po kung nasaan ang location nila, we start that with the flood impact assessment. So we need to know kung meron silang flood impact assessment kasi yun yung pinakauna kung bakit kailangan ba nila talaga magtayo ng flood control po doon. So we look for that, and then when we went to the site, given with our 20 years experience auditing infrastructure po in New South Wales, Australia, in Sydney, yung mga kasama ko din na dumating, I invited some of my Australian friends who are like seniors in their expertise. So pag nakita mo na po ang isang design, you have to go with the detailed engineering design and then look at the as-built plans po. So I look at that, we look at that, the three of us, and then it is also peer-reviewed by our engineer, civil engineer in Sydney. So dun pa lang makikita mo na kaagad, mako-compare mo na po kung ano ang ginamit nila na material on-site, and at the same time makikita mo yung quality. So dapat pag mga ganyan po, may iwasan yung mga cracks dun sa mga concrete po na area. But however, there are reasons po na as of the moment, hindi naman po kasi natin nakita ang construction nung dike from the start. So ang nakita na lang natin is after the event na po nung flood. So that means whatever we saw right now, they have been already damaged or pre-damaged. It's very unconclusive, but what we can say is these 6 sites stand the storms. These 6 sites stand like the amount of flood or water that's higher than they've been designed. So apparently, dito po sa Pilipinas, of course, and with cost variations din po, we only design 1 in 100 year event na infrastructure kasi po mahal ang design if you go further than that. But if you happen to know that the flood or the storm that came in during July, it's more than 1 in 100 years. So hapat po na sunod-sunod na rain event. So kung ang mga natin ngayon, ang current road dikes natin are allowed to receive around 400 millimeter of rains, siguro yung dumating po sa atin is more than that. So it can be mapapatunayan naman po yan ng ating pag-asa ng weather station. So when we went there, we look at the cracks. So ninote namin yon, discoloration po ng concrete, and then yung size ng mga rebars naka-stick naman, and then we've seen the sheet piling naman 12 meters naman po. So we have our videos posted on the website since it's a public funded audit. So we put it out on YouTube, we put it out on our Facebook. So those videos are very evident that we went to the site, 6 of them. It was concluded by 4 auditors that yes, they have been built. They're not ghosts. It just need some improvements po in the future. Like for example, we went there, someone is working, but because it's raining, medyo yung concrete quality po natin during the rains dapat hindi ini-stop po yun kasi it affects the strength and the quality
dapat
of
mini-maintain yung concrete. Oo. So kumbaga
pinapalitan
dapat. Tama ba?
Ganun po, may maintenance po, pero since these are just newly built po for the past 1 year, yung maintenance di pa po natin masyado nakikita. Ang napuntahan po namin is ongoing construction dun sa Nauhan, which is yung site ID is 24E0061 and 062. Ongoing yung concrete nila. Ang sinasabi po natin dito is the quality, the way the contractor is doing is dapat nakikita rin, halimbawa po, umuulan, they should stop the concrete pouring kasi it will affect the quality of the concrete and the strength of the concrete at that time. So, ngayon, after some time po, kailangan din naman talagang mini-maintain yung ano natin, yung mga
Ano po yung mga
infrastructure.
findings ng grupo po ninyo dito sa Oriental Mindoro?
So, first, positive findings, because when we look at the audit, we always say the positive first. So, positive is they are not ghosts. There are existing. There are 6 existing concrete road dike esplanade with 20 meters each, and then protecting the existing farmland. And they are situated wherein, based on the risk assessment of the flood control, sila muna po yung ginawa. So we applaud that. And then we also saw like the farm is protected, very green siya. And then if you go there po, ang river is already same pantay na po nung farmland. So these 6 areas that we visited truly serve their purpose. And then we found 9 damages rin po na road dikes. But there are ongoing under the interview po with the DPWH, they are ongoing under the warranty. So 9 yung damages, 6 yung constructed. That means there are like 15 constructed areas that were in Oriental Mindoro po. So and then that's the positive. And then the positive, another one is there is like a solar panel na solar lights po na naka-install na doon. Ibig sabihin, that road is already future vision na po siya. Nagagawin siya in the future pag natuloy-tuloy yung 258 na yon. It will become a good road for the people, at the same time tourist attraction. The bad things that we've seen, or they're not really bad, we call them non-conforming to the design, or some, yun pa, na nabanggit nyo, mga concrete cracks, mga honeycombing dun sa concrete, and then yung mga sticking rebars po kasi, but we're not really sure kung yun yung mga reinforcement bars na nag-stick out, kasi pwedeng in-stick out lang nila para sabitan nila. But in the future po, yung sticking rebars kasi, once na nag-corrode po yan, it create concrete cracking din. So, yun yung mga ganun, iniiwasan natin. And then, the other thing is, we look at the procurement process din po na as of the moment, kasi parang bakit pa ulit-ulit yung mga, parang, ang maganda po kasi dito, para maiwasan yung quality po ng construction at maging maayos ang mga contractors natin at maiwasan na rin yung corruption, is dapat from the first project pa lang ng contractor, nakikita na po yung kanilang contractor performance. Hindi na po nauulit, or yung qualifications nila, tama po ba? Kasi I've seen one of the plans, it was may mga signature na we question their qualifications. So, nung contractor, hindi po yung DPWH, yung pong contractor. So, yung mga ganon, dapat sa procurement pa lang po, naintindihan na ng mga tao na, sandali, kasi public to eh. So, itong contractor na to, palpak doon sa first project niya. Bakit kukunin pa ulit, di ba? So, there should be like a systematic approach on how to review contractors po. And then the second one,
wala po bang technology now that could at least look into the structure? I mean, mga laser o kasi ang hirap po i-audit no? It's always after the fact, after disaster that we get to look at these structures.
Sa Australia po, kami po, our work is we start the independent verification or / auditor from the start of the design pa lang po. So nakikita na namin from the start of the design kung tama ba o mali yung design, and then pati yung progress billing, pati yung mga materials na
dapat kasama po kayo from the very start. Kung sakasakali po mangyari po itong ginagawa nilang institutional changes to the DPWH, I mean, an auditing group like you should be there to make sure, parang ganon, third party. Okay, tell us all about Artea Green Ventures, and how did your team get tapped to conduct this independent audit?
So Artea Green Ventures came from me. I'm the owner po. I'm the founder. I've been in Australia for 20 years, providing independent verification, audit, and at the same time an master environmental auditor for infrastructure projects po sa Sydney, from Sydney Metro, Sydney Airport, Sydney Light Rail. So all the roads and rails that you can see in Sydney, I've been involved as an independent auditor or as an independent verifier. And then 2 years ago po, naglabas ng mandate ang Department of Planning and Environment, which is now Department of Planning, Housing and Infrastructure in Sydney, that ang kanilang ina-approve na po is the person, not the company. Kasi they look at the experience and qualifications of the person, kung talagang qualified siya to do the audit of a big infrastructure. So, since then po, I was already approved in 2018 nung lumabas yung kanilang mandate, yung kanilang guidelines. So, na-realize ko na 2 years ago na I don't really need the company above me. So why that I don't just do my own kasi may passion po ako to go back to our country. Ito na nga po yun. So kasi nakikita ko
kayo ba
yung
meron pa po ba kayong mga inspeksyonan, and who actually contracted your services here for Oriental Mindoro? Is the local government the one behind it?
No one po. So the thing goes like this po. Nanonood po ako ng TV sa Sydney. I look at everything what's in the news. My heart pumped, and then I just
so
emailed
pumunta
the
na lang po
Secretary
kayo.
Bunuan. It's a pro bono po. Pro bono tong wala pong kumuha sa amin. But we cannot audit na pupunta na lang kami sa site. A systematic audit should be agreed between the two parties, the auditor and the auditee. So I emailed Secretary Bonoan, I emailed Vico Soto, Mayor Magalong, and RD Pakanan. Apparently, RD Pakanan answered my request to conduct an audit dun sa Oriental Mindoro based on the news that I've seen. So yun po, dun po siya nag-start, and then crowdsource funding po kami.
Kung gusto po namin makita yung mga videos po ninyo, where do we go? Yung na-mention nyo kanina?
Sige po. You go po dun sa sa Artea Green Venture YouTube. Actually, we can show it, but then baka wala na po kayong time. Or dun sa po Annabelle Tungol na Facebook page ko po.
Oo, sige. Yun ang aming
I will send it to po.
But it is a good idea to have a third-party auditing firm. Yun din yung mga pagbabago na nilagay ni former DPWH Secretary Babe Singson nung siya ay secretary pa, mayroong third-party auditor. Maybe that's a good idea to have an independent body imbis na yung district engineer's office ang gumagawa nito, which is usually nandun yung sign-off. So, too much power there. But in the meantime, maraming salamat for telling us all about your work and your in audit in Oriental Mindoro. And we'll get to the videos on your personal accounts. We have founder Annabelle Tungol for Artea Green Ventures.
Thank you po.